to Chapel 4th grade language arts. The very first thing we're gonna do is just look through the main page. So on here I have a little introduction, my email address at the bottom. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna go into is we're gonna talk about the tools that we're including for our screencast assignment. So the very first one is tools for content presentation. And for that, I've included a PowerPoint presentation under the modules tab. And this is actually the PowerPoint that I did for our netiquette guidelines. So as you can see, I just went to modules, clicked on PowerPoint Lecture 1, and you'll click on this and it will just pull up the PowerPoint. And that is the tool for content presentation. So that will go through the content that I'm presenting to my class. The second tool is tools for assessment, and you will find that under quizzes. And for this one, I just did the quiz that we just did in this module in our actual class, and it was regarding the interview questions for the Annie Swinton interview. So as you can see, it gives you the information on the quiz, all the other information, and since I'm the editor of the site, I can preview the quiz, but I can't take it, I don't believe. So this just goes through the quiz. So that is a tool for assessment. The next is tools for communicating clear expectations. And for that, I'm actually going to go to Pages. And I'm going to go to View All Pages. I'm all my pages right here. And that's also where you can find the PowerPoint Lecture 1. So you can find it under modules or pages. I prefer to do it in pages because in modules, for some reason, it takes it to assignments. So I would actually say go to pages for the content presentation. Sorry, that was a little confusing. So now we're going back to pages and going to the tools for communicating clear expectations, which is my syllabus. So as you can see, this is the syllabus. That just gives you all the information and my expectations. So for tool number 4, discussions and socialization, I have 2 options. I have my email at the bottom, which is also in the syllabus. That is obviously a way to discuss things with me, but if you're wanting to discuss things with fellow students in the class, that is where you can go to discussions. And I do not have any discussions on here, but it's pretty simple. You just write and post to a discussion board, and you can see based on how your professor or teacher has the settings, you can see fellow students' posts on the discussion board, and you can also reply to their posts. So those are 2 ways to discuss and socialize. Under tools for record keeping, we're going to go to grades. And as the teacher on here, I have yet to assign, well, I have 2 assignments, but I don't have any of them graded, but this is where you can come to see your grades in the class. And as the teacher, like, I can view them all, but as a student, you will only be able to view your grades, nobody else's. And that's under the grades tab. You should be able to see your grades on every assignment, and then your total grade. So that's for tools for record keeping. Tools for productivity. That's not what I wanted. For tools for productivity, you're going to go to announcements. And I have posted one, and it was regarding the interview quiz. And that is where you will go to stay updated on announcements and different assignments you have due that week or next week. And that will kind of keep you on top of things and keep you productive. So that's under tools for productivity. And those are all my tools on my Canvas site. So thank you for listening.